Kokomi announces public rally to be held on 31st January against action of government. Music concerts Lila, Hausi, Mela to be banned from tomorrow, informs UMO. Hello, you're watching Istv English News. I'm Jay Shoynam, giving you the news in detail. Convener of Kokomi, YK Dhiren, informed that a public rally will be organized on January 31st against the action of the government of India since the conflict in Manipur, which started on the 3rd of May 2023, and demanding to respond peace and normalcy in Manipur at the earliest and for a united Manipur. He made the statement in a press meet held at the office of Kokomi located at Lamphil. Speaking further, YK Dhiren said that the conflict, which has persisted for over 2 years in Manipur, has led the different communities which have coexisted in the state in a condition of unrest till date. He alleged that the ignorance of the Indian government and its attitude towards the people of the state is one factor which has sowed the seeds of discord among the different communities. He said that it is time for a collected and united voice to call for a stop against using Chinkuki narco-terrorists and launching war against the people of the state. He said that the rally will begin from 11 a.m. at Thau Ground and assist the roads within Imphal city and later culminate at Khuman Lampak. The rally will call for a stop on attacks launched by Chinkuki narco-terrorists against innocent civilians, resettlement of IDPs, free movement on national highways, and call on India government to stop its divisive policy. He also urged people from various professions and communities to participate in the rally. He further appealed to the people to observe cease work on the day and join the rally apart from emergency works to ensure the success of the rally.
Tongan-tongan club organization maira paibi, tongan-tongan school college gi mairoi sing, tongan-tongan community singi lairiba Manipur da khundariba ekoi community gi silina punamakna ekoi amatoiba lingjen do unmina duna ekoi tangdu leitaba Manipur khunai ma oinaba honabada mayam bateng pangbiu amusung masi gi thorom masi silakpa matamda wakhan gi pukning gi amusung financial gi oiba khuding maksing ase miyamna mateng pangbiduna sigumba khongchat Manipur kan bu khongchat ase mapung phan biu haiduna Manipur miyamda kanai alongna paujena si pijari aduga numida sida yaribo makai aikoi isagi oiba sintha sing adu gi thambira makanda aikoi apunbagi ajumba khongchat asida mapung phan saruk yanaba sintha lepiduna tongan ba aikoi gi sinfamda lebiri pasingna saruk ya biu transport amada koi lairiba gari gi transport ki association sing nasu mi sing honto honjin tawbada asum lakto laksin tawbada hen ba hanadagi su mateng kaya panga laibe sing du en mateng pangbira kanda mapung phaba miyam gi khongchetama oina bo honabada punna support to minasi amusung punna saruk ya minasi haiba wapom ti ai entangna mafong si thamjagi.
President of Universal Mothers Organization UMO Moirangthem Sarojini Leima announced that all musical concerts, Lila, Hausi, and Mela will be restricted with effect from January 21st. She further stated that a drive to enforce the restrictions will begin from tomorrow evening. Warning against violations, she said that organizers found conducting such activities will be held responsible for any eventualities. She made the announcement in a press briefing held at the office of UMO at Lamphilpat, which was attended by office bearers of UMO. UMO President M. Sarojini Leima said that in view of the upcoming Class 10 and 12 examinations, an appeal had been made to stop such festivities from January 14. However, she noted that the activities continue unabated till late night, disrupting students' studies. Warning against taking UMO, an all-women organization, lightly, she cautioned that if the team comes across any such activities during the drive starting tomorrow evening, they will vandalize it and the organizers will have to bear full responsibility for the consequences. Meanwhile, she cautioned that a drive would also be launched against various activities being carried out under the influence of intoxicants at Loktak Lake, including those involving women. She further appealed to the Maira Paibis of the surrounding areas to check such immoral activities taking place at the lake and showed their support when UMO launches the drive.
Yena kada hausi laudana kotana laina karma tuye parikha pass tawkadoino asigo muji khanbiu pajamiyamna tungi miro ama semhogdragadi hauji akoi kari orije hauji sida koi nupi ju yu tharaba loktak moyai kum tharaga phattaba jagoi ras mayam sanari base thanga karang moirang kuno leiba adwai iriya mayam dana kaibungi kari leiba mayam ima ibe mayam do kajogirije jangsin biu thugai biu Madu tahan bigano, adu ko chendara bida tahan bigano, adu ko ina kayu mayu emo ke thomi mayamna, chanda ko matanga thengna ba tholo ga dimna chana chagi dai da pu godong ne, ngasi leibaki Manipur ki oirei ba leibaki thoksin thokai mayam se, nipa ga no biga kanani hena thopu yam pura ke absi chu khangbi u paja mayamna, adu na maram warkanda tang kun ga mathoyi nungdang degi gi akoi mafam chatpa haurani. Kari tauriba pat maya kari tauriba loktak na kari tauriba karang na kari tauriba.
President of Folks BM Shah has urged for joint efforts to transform Manipur into a self-sufficient state in food production. He made the statement while visiting maize farms. United Rural Development Organization (URDO) of Sekmaijin to Kordak Ichil, in association of Central Agriculture University Kau Iroisemba, planted maize on fields located under the organization as the trial phase. BM Shah further stated that, owing to repeated flood, many paddy fields have been left barren and this has affected the food production. He appreciated the initiative of URDO in proving the Manipur soil is also suitable for maize cultivation.
Phana use haure mase akoi lamdam sida leiba farmer singna gehu thabase gehu gi product ase marang kaina puthokpa yarani haibase ai ngasi gi post ki maikai de gi lamdam se farmer singda akoi masing message se pijeningi akoi na lamdam sida ato ba variety di mayam puthoga su gehu gi putho asidi tam kanna puthokta na maram orkanda hariba gehu se akoigi leiriba jinja tamni pan tangdabagi aduma pandam amada hariba giu se lamdam sida pak sanna thabada mai pakpa aduma akoigi farmers ingi aduma sinpam mama oiba yare haibase lamdam sigi miyam da message se pigening.
On the other hand, retired headmaster Phogakchau Junior High School Angom Tikentu lauded URDO for its efforts to carry out triple cropping with maize production in Manipur.
Pari manga da thabrin pari manga bak sigi stage da yamna good magi region ji adu ke mad phagre hai tare sin taro ka ko myam je ngang thamina si adu duga koi punna Manipur se sagi north east state se sinchak mi pan tang da ba grill liberation pura ko myam sau yamina si ngasi dongta samajin khoda ching leiba gram panchayat ke area da leiba Phogakchau samajin gram panchayat ke area da ko ngasi pangje tokje ba thabak bayam da tokje ba thabak se myam na koi ma se High singing at Nako export of the Tobaya Hybiduni, Koina, Kamato, who targeted my pack at the power, Hybido, my pack, we have the
Chairman and Managing Director of Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, Tokchom Hemo, has announced that the company is the first and only housing finance company in Northeast region. India has 90 housing finance companies, and Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited is the only company operating in Northeast region. Speaking to media persons at a press briefing held at its head office located at Uripok Taurangbam Laikai, Tokchom Hemo shared that Panthoibi Housing has now been upgraded to Public Limited Housing Finance Company, and the company can now open around 7,300 branches and take unlimited shareholders. He also informed that Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited offers regular home loan and subsidized home loan, and apart from this, the company also offers loan against property, gold loan and microfinance loan.
HDFC Limited Housing Development Financial Corporation Limited to gi masagi own subsidiary being HDFC Bank to. Adumaina like that for this or Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited also, the time will come, Cellular Commercial Bank kama. Panthoibi Bank haisira natraga PICFC Bank haisira. Akoi Manipur based Cellular Commercial Bank ama thambayaina. The time will come to keep it Cellular Commercial Bank. Iramdam sida suki matik maman yamlaba real estate amoraba akoi Manipuri jati punamaki oiba Public Limited Finance Company ama laikhrabanina. Higher institution is what kind of institution is this? Seven se koi lo na khangwina raga Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited sigi future courses of action plan policy strategies mayam yadmin rakanda akoi maximum employment solution aduga maximum financial solution porakpagi matam adu hazik very right time oire have wakhalon adu ayakna ngasigi lingbi raiba media gi sinau sing chechal sing khudimaki mafamda thamjari.
One-day free health checkup camp was conducted at Chingtam Healthcare located at Lumfield Supermarket. The health camp was organized under the aegis of Managing Director of Chingtam Healthcare, Dr. Priyokumar. Screenings for diabetes, BP, LFT, fibroscan, UTI and lipid profile were conducted, and following the diagnosis, free consultation and medicines was provided to the patients. Speaking on the occasion, Managing Director of Chingtam Healthcare, Dr. Priyokumar, maintained that even people who do not drink suffer from non-alcoholic fatty liver, and this is often caused by obesity and overconsumption of junk foods. He also shared that person with fatty liver might also develop diabetes. He said the health camp also offers screenings for early symptoms of diabetes.
Liver से pre-diabetes stage ने जो कोई लोग है diabetic patient ने हम cholesterol वांगली fatty liver सिंचु cholesterol वांगली cholesterol सिंचु मसे आई same lifestyle disease नि चाव तक पर है न चाव साजे वापा जिंदगी करना तो है को sugar से ले रहा fatty liver ले cholesterol से वांग BP से ले रहा stroke तो उरी में आम से cholesterol control से even is more important than sugar control ले है the uric acid को gout की जाना से uric acid जो है इसने मसा नो lifestyle चासर बसांग है अब चाव जिंदगी वांग है मुझे lifestyle disease का पहले यूरिया तक मिल जुआ में अगर इसी में हमसे लोग ना अपन screening तो होगा नार्मल मीशिंग ना अपन फ्री दा लाये जगह नहीं मकाताना अदुकी और डॉक्टर ने ऐसी है वैसे.
On the second day of the 7th Kundong Bambrojendro Theatre Festival, Aryan Theatre's play The Case is Dismissed was performed today at Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy, Imphal. The 4-day festival has been showcasing various plays and events, highlighting Manipuri theatre's richness and diversity. The play, The Case is Dismissed, was directed by Wahengbam Mitrachan of Aryan Theatre. Pochongbam Tomba Legacy Theatre Bishnupur is set to perform its play, Boer Interview, which is directed by Nabadip Ningthojam. Around 200 Asa workers of Thawal district have extended their support and participation to the All India Trade Union Congress ITUC Thawal District Conference scheduled to be held on January 25th and a nationwide general strike call on February 12 by various trade unions and farmers' organizations over issues affecting workers and farmers across the country. According to a release issued by the AITUC Manipur State Committee, the decision to endorse the strike was taken during a joint meeting held at the CMO complex, Thawal District. The meeting was attended by AITUC Manipur General Secretary L. Sotin Kumar, AITUC Thawal District and All Asa Workers Union Thawal District. Now we have the national news. India and United Arab Emirates UAE agreed to double bilateral trade to $200 billion by 2032. Decision was taken during delegation-level talks between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President of United Arab Emirates Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan in New Delhi. Several agreements were also signed in fields of defense, space, energy, and food safety between India and UAE. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri informed that letter of intent was signed to conclude a framework agreement on a strategic defense partnership between both countries. He also informed that letter of intent was signed on the UAE's participation in the development of a special investment region in Dholera, Gujarat. He added that this is a mega partnership that will look at establishment of international airport, pilot training school, smart urban township, and projects related to railway connectivity and energy infrastructure. He said House of India will be established in Abu Dhabi, which will be a cultural space consisting of museum of Indian art, heritage, and archaeology, among others. The Enforcement Directorate ED today conducted search operations at 21 locations across Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka under the provisions of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act (PMLA) 2002. The search operation was conducted in connection with the misappropriation of gold and other temple assets relating to Sabarimala temple. The investigation arises out of multiple FIRs registered by the Kerala Crime Branch, which reveal a deep-rooted criminal conspiracy involving officials of the Travancore Devaswam Board, private individuals, intermediaries, and jewelers. Preliminary investigation has disclosed that gold-clad sacred artifacts were deliberately misrepresented as copper plates in official records and unlawfully removed from the temple premises during the period 2019 to 2025. The gold was allegedly extracted through chemical processes at private facilities in Chennai and Karnataka, generating proceeds of crime which were retained, transferred, and concealed. The searches were conducted to trace the proceeds of crime, identify beneficiaries, seize incriminating documents and digital evidence, and ascertain the full extent of money laundering involved. The investigation has also revealed indications of other financial irregularities and scams at Sabarimala, including misappropriation related to temple offerings and rituals, which are also being examined under the PMLA framework. Now we have the international news. In Spain, at least 40 people have died and many others have been injured following a collision between two high-speed trains in the southern part. According to the rail network operator, the incident happened near the town of Ademuz when a high-speed train derailed and crashed onto a neighboring track. A second train traveling in the opposite direction also derailed. Emergency services said at least 73 people were seriously injured as rescue crews continue to remove people trapped in the derailed carriages. Emergency crews worked through the night to rescue survivors and recover bodies from the wreckage, which officials described as a mass of twisted metal. More than 40 people remain hospitalized, some in critical condition. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez declared 3 days of national mourning as authorities launch an investigation into the cause, which remains unclear. In Pakistan, at least 26 people have died and up to 81 are missing after a massive fire engulfed Gul Plaza on Karachi's MA Jinnah Road, leaving the building structurally unsafe for general access. The blaze, which began late on January 17, was controlled after nearly 34 hours, with rescue operations still ongoing. Authorities have recovered 26 bodies so far, with DNA testing underway to identify victims. Survivors reported about locked exits and major safety lapses which trapped people inside. The state government has announced 10 million rupees in compensation for families of the victims. Before we end, the headlines once again. Kokomi announces public rally to be held on 31st January against action of government. Music concerts, Leela, Hausi, Mela to be banned from tomorrow, informs UMO. That's all we have in this bulletin. Keep watching ISTV News.